have played this position really, really well. You can say they got hard fed. I say they've gotten a lot of kills and they're going to get a chicken dinner. Who cares how you do it? MS Chonburi looking the goods. 12 kill win. That puts a smile on their dial. I still think MS Chonburi, though, they've got to win from this position, Jordan. So many teams wounded, so many teams have sort of succumbed on the edge of the circles. You're in this, compound position. You've got good elevation as well. The double story. There goes Syryu in 7th position. 6 teams left, 21 alive. This one's been a bit of a quick one. We're only into phase 6. Of course, that's pretty much courtesy of our first couple of zones, especially the phase 2 shift. 36 Cartel, once again though, they find themselves in the thick of the action and they are in a position where they can maybe achieve something again this game. Unfortunately for player 4, it won't be a part of that. Hungvo Ditch finding the kill. And again, Jordan, Unicorn Phoenix, that's why I mentioned them as a team that's really caught my eye so far in the first couple of games. We'll make that 3 games in a row now.
Yeah, this is where I think it starts to come a little bit unstuck for 36C. They had to cross over the road. Still a couple of them have to do that as well. They've kind of got BN United wrapping behind them to the north as well. They're probably unaware of that fact. And to be fair, I'm not sure BN United is going to be too happy with the rotation that they're being forced to make. But okay, now the information comes through for 36C. And a good shot from Cherry. Finishes off God Ace. He won't be getting picked up. Young B gets dropped as well. And that's exactly why I was about to say BN United probably not happy with this one. Because they just didn't have any vehicles by the looks of things and had to run over the open field where everyone's got an angle on them.
But you know what? I don't mind this for BN United. They've gotten 10 kills this game, Jordan. They've had to do it the hard way. They've had to keep moving. They haven't been able to play that defensive approach. And I think this is just better for them in the long run, being able to be in this sort of position. A team that in PCS4 got a couple of wins with very little kills, right? And at times, I think some might have called them out for it. But at the end of the day, if they've now got the ability to find kills, win fights, plus their old style, that's the recipe of an amazing team. And yeah, Himas is really going to catch 36 Cartel off guard here if he decides to take a few shots at some point.
Oh, never mind. He's been spotted by Unicorn Phoenix. They see him.
Oh,
they haven't actually managed to finish him off.
I think Cartel have caught on as well. They've just had a little bit of look over.
Yeah. What are they firing at? That's not one of us.
Yeah. Look at them. Look at Cherry and Suspect. They're like, there's someone there. Oh, but they got other things to sort of worry about as well. Hungvo Ditch and Unicorn are playing this position so well on the edge of prison.
Yeah, BN United as well, getting a little bit of revenge onto 36C Cherry. He kind of wants to finish off Himas, but he's got bigger things to worry about. Smoke down on top of Suspect. They will be able to get the res. Here's a chance for Himas. That molly looks like it's not a bad one, but it's just a bit too deep. Grenade to follow.
Oh, I can't see it.
Too far.
Okay, yeah, too far. I thought maybe that might have started rolling back onto 36 Cartel, not to be. Yeah, MS Chonburi must be winning this game from this sort of position with that circle feed as Himas gets one onto Suspect, got the flush. It's actually banned from above for Unicorn Phoenix, who gets that elimination onto Himas, so not even Asper. 2 kills for 36 Cartel inside of the top 4. Again, good signs for them too. Unicorn Phoenix are on a tear right now in this game. In fact, not even just this game, but really the first 3 games as a whole. If anyone's to maybe stop MS Chonburi inside of that compound, surely it's Unicorn Phoenix.
Yeah, Unicorn Phoenix are looking really good at this point in time. MSC, though, will be difficult to beat. Unicorn Phoenix obviously have bigger things to worry about for the foreseeable future. MSC comes later. It's Easy Esports and 36C that they do have to get rid of first. Cherry on the floor. Leaves just one member for 36C. Asba hiding behind the UAS. Can't really do too much there. And finished off.
Let's be real though. It would be a calamity if MS Chonburi lose from this position. They surely... It's going to come down to who's going to finish second in this game, I feel like, between Easy Esports and Unicorn Phoenix. That's definitely obvious, but 3 versus 4, can Easy Esports secure second place, keep 4 players alive, and then make the push using smokes and the tree cover to get close to MS Chonburi? Maybe. But I think that's very doubtful. And if MS play this really well, you actually start to push it out of the compound a little bit, unless you got good sightlines like this on top of the roof from Skeet. But even just pushing out a little bit, trying to push up, maybe get a third party, especially once all that gunfire goes off. We'll see how they elect to do it, or if they just play safe, stay in the compound.
I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable to just sit on the roofs here and kind of shoot in. There's not really any positions that Easy or UNP are going to be safe from if you're on the roofs. Easy Esports are trying to make a rotation, but where are you going to go? I guess they're going to have to try and breach this compound. That's the only option.
Wow.
Actually, a 1-for-1 there. Smell blows himself up. To be honest, I think Easy Esports have done better than I thought they would. They should have gotten absolutely cleared out. This could be an absolute godsend for UNP because MSC's getting cleared up a little bit. Jamman on the floor. Julio finished off. Here's the option for UNP, but Skeet is so sharp.
Yeah, he's been here before, a PGC player in 2019, holding that roof position. He was the catalyst for wiping out Easy Esports and at least saving themselves having 3 players. Rogue can go for the revive onto Kchowmuch. If he does achieve this, makes it a 3 versus 2, plus the compounds. I don't see a way that Blue and Hungvo Ditch are going to be able to then overcome that sort of scenario, especially when you see how much further back they actually are, and that revive is going to be successful. So Kchowmuch is up, Unicorn Phoenix, definitely a very low percentage chance here. And this means for MS Chonburi, if they can get the final 2 kills here, they will go into second place. Only 3 games, of course, played, Jordan, but still a good start to their tournament.
Unicorn Phoenix are going to be... They've let a little bit of an opportunity slip here. Easy Esports opened the door for them, but MS Chonburi have shut it quite quickly indeed. I mean, the one benefit for Blue and Hungvo Ditch is that they're both inside of the zone for now, so they don't really have to move too much, but not a huge amount of cover to play with. And that nade! Oh, it was almost a fantastic toss. 30 damage or so to Hungvo Ditch. Another one, a bit too far this time. He's really not having a fun time. The artillery barrage is just continuing to head in his direction. Here comes one more. The rock. How's the rock still a thing? I feel like at this point in the time, that rock should have been blown to pieces.
Yeah, but this is the sign of a good sign from MS Chonburi. They're not overplaying their cards here. They know if they push up and then maybe one gets knocked, it does provide that avenue forward for Unicorn Phoenix to make something of it. So yeah, a little bit of a lull here in the action, but they're playing it the best way that you possibly can. When you got that chicken dinner up for grabs here, you do not want to let it slip. And honestly, the way that Unicorn Phoenix have been playing, this is almost like respect to them, right? They are really giving them the respect. Like, if we push on them, there's a chance they could actually kill us in a 2 versus 3. Let's hold our position. Let's wait till phase 9. They will then have to move away from this cover. They cannot stay there forever. Let's just bide our time. And yeah, they're getting a little antsy and a little trigger happy. They want to finish this sooner rather than later, and that's a big knock onto Blue. But nonetheless, MS Chonburi have played this position really, really well. You can say they got hard fed. I say they've gotten a lot of kills, and they're going to get a chicken dinner. Who cares how you do it? MS Chonburi looking the goods. 12-kill win. That puts a smile on their dial, and a great way to start PCS 5 APAC.
Yeah, you felt that it was coming for a little while, seeing the way that those circle shifts were heading. MSC, I mean, it's been a bit of a rough day for them so far. 9th place and then 16th, but they have managed to convert one now. And they are up toward the top end of the leaderboard alongside Fury and 36C. Maybe just a little bit behind based on the kills, but overall, you know, I mean, they're definitely up there. I think they're actually only one kill behind Fury, now that I have a look at the updated scoreboard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not too far behind by any stretch of the imagination. So, good start to the campaign for MSC, who, you know, to be fair, is one of those teams that I think is...
From Thailand, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a bit of an outside shot, but yeah, they are from Thailand.
I thought you were going to go with the internet issue route.
No. I mean, I think they're kind of a dark horse in a way. They're probably not one of the teams that we really look at and say, okay, we've seen these guys before, we know they can perform. But we know, obviously, Xiaoman, he's
it's a new roster. That's the thing.
Yeah, the rest of the lads are the question mark, right?
Yeah.
But coming from the Thai region, you know, it's such a strong region. You have to kind of take that in your stride and say, well, I mean, if they're a solid team in the Thai region, then they're probably a solid team in the APAC region as well.
I think when you look at the makeup of their team, they were definitely one that I had my eyes on coming into this event. You've got Rogue, who's like sort of a young prodigy, he's only 18. Xiaoman, we know what he's capable of and sort of the career that he's had. Skeet, you know, back in 2019 on Armory Gaming was a phenomenal player at PGC. And Julio as well, the IGL, he is someone that's got that experience. So when you look at it as a core roster that has been put together, you can see why it's been put together that way. And I think this game kind of highlights what they can particularly achieve. Now, for them to make PGC, they're basically got to finish first or second. So they've got to do the hard yards, that's for sure. They're up against it mainly because they weren't in PCS 4. But I think for the future, if they can keep this roster together, there's some good signs there.
Yeah, there certainly is. Obviously helped out a little bit by the position that they were able to take. I thought, for me, the most impressive team in that game actually